In 2015, the artistic industries are changing rapidly. Digitalization has made production, marketing and selling affordable even to small artists and business owners, and therefore more and more artistic endeavors are said to be successful. But the German Federal Ministry of Economics and Energy found out that 81.2% of businesses in the creative sector still find they need the classic ways of distribution to survive. More than 50% of them don't use online distribution at all. That means that for more than half of the businesses in the creative sector nothing has changed. They still have to throw a lot of money, time and effort to distribution companies which may or may not use the resources wisely, and in the end they are stripped of their control when it comes to sales and marketing. Those who do use online distribution usually turn to one or several of the big new players in the field who believe that the future of arts is the so-called long tail. Basically, you can imagine the long tail as what happens when every publishing artist on the face of the planet lines up in one big row, starting with the one selling best and ending with the least successful. You will have a head of a few percent who outperforms the rest by far, and a long tail of those who are average at best. Before the internet became important to artists, the big media companies would just concentrate on the head because production, distribution and marketing were too expensive to put any effort into the tail. In the present, the digital world has opened up cheap new ways to produce, distribute and market arts. They're so easy to use that artists can handle everything on their own from the comfort of their home. And all of a sudden, the long tail earns better than the head. Yet, the single artist, as long as stuck in the long tail, can still be lucky if he or she just about makes ends meet. And again, nothing has changed. All that happens is that exploitation goes online. In the meantime, culture has been a continuous growth market since the 80s. It generates a higher volume in sales even than the heavily subsidized power industry. Put short, culture as a market has massive potential, yet public and private support are at a low. This lack in support does not only hit the artists, it also hits the small and medium businesses in the creative sector, and as the ultimate consequence, only the giants survive. The problem is that artists always have and always will need those big companies. If you want to get by without waitressing 3 nights on top of a normal working week, you need someone with relationships and money to take care of your needs. Sure, some artists made it all on their own, but these are an exception and usually have so many jobs at once managing everything around their art that they hardly find the time to make art. So basically, the 2 options they can choose between is either turning to a company who is going to break their back or giving up the dream to have a job they like. And it's not just about the happiness of the individual. If it goes on like this, the arts might be a sinking ship. Imagine a world without art.